Hey guys, it's your girl Deanne, and I am coming to you guys with another video today. Now, guys, today is a video about Mesa Airlines. Now, recently, I have really been into applying to be a flight attendant. So, I have applied for United Airlines. I have a video about the video interview experience. Mesa Airlines, Frontier, American, Omni. So these are just the most recent airlines that I have applied to. Now, out of those airlines, there's only two that has requested a video interview. One was United, and then the second one was Mesa Airlines. Now, for those of you guys who do not know, if you apply for Mesa Airlines and you received a email to do a video interview, I'm just going to tell you what to expect during that interview. So I did get the email. I applied, and a few days later got the email. I was so excited. Yay, Mesa Airlines. So I did my video interview last night. Now, this was a little bit different than United Airlines. But before I get into the actual video interview, I just want to give you a quick history about Mesa Airlines. So I'm just going to look at my phone to kind of tell you guys. Okay, so Mesa Airlines, they are based in Phoenix, Arizona. So you guys know I live in Arizona, so I'm thinking, okay, cool. They're based out here. That's a plus for me. Okay, so their home bases, they have a few. They are based in, of course, Phoenix, Dallas, Washington. I don't know if it's Dooley's or Doles. I'm not sure how to say that word. Houston and Louisville. Now the pay. So they start you off at $16 an hour. Then after 6 months, it increases to $17.30. Then after a year, it is $19 an hour. So the per diem is $1.60 when you are away from your base. So that means if you're stationed in one of those cities I mentioned, if you are traveling away, you get paid that $1.60 per flight hour. And it's tax free, so that's not bad. So out of all the airlines that I applied to, Mesa Airlines is the lowest in pay. But the way I'm looking at it is you got to crawl before you walk. I got to get my foot in the door because these bigger airlines that I've been applying to, they're not even worried about your girl, like I said. So that is the reason why I applied, because of those reasons. You know, it's just got to get a start. But other than that, oh, and the training. So the training is 3 weeks, and it is here in Phoenix, Arizona. So they are hiring. And so if you are interested in becoming a flight attendant for Mesa Airlines, I do recommend. And you know, I did forget one more airline, SkyWest. SkyWest is having like a open call out here in Phoenix on the 21st, and well, 21st of this month. I will be there. So that will be hopefully the airline that picks me is SkyWest. But let's talk about Mesa. So the video interview. You know, the one thing I could not find out is the questions they were going to ask. And also, I really didn't know what to expect. Because when you hear about video interviews, everyone has a different format. Well, their video interview was a lot different than what I did with United. And so with United, they did not, I think they gave you one retake once you saw the question. So you had like a minute to view the question, and I think up to 3 minutes to answer the question. Now, with United, I was able to sit like this and do the video interview. But see, Mesa, honey, they are different. They want you to do a full body interview, which was kind of weird to me. And I think in my interview they couldn't see my feet, but I did have on flats, and I didn't have this wig on. I had a different wig. But they basically set it up where there's like a 3-second delay. So you do the interview and you got to like quickly go back to your spot and just smile and wait for that 3 seconds to count down, and then you can begin to record. So they asked 5 questions. And so I remember the questions after I was done, because hopefully this video will help somebody who got an email to do a video interview with Mesa Airlines. Okay, so their process. So they give you, well, number one, they give you a tutorial on how to use the system. They use a Spark system, so you have to download Adobe Flash, which I didn't have. They need permission to use your webcam and microphone. So that was another thing. I was denying them because I didn't know, who want access to my webcam. It was them. And then also, they give you videos on how to do the questions, how everything works. So I'm just going to give you like a quick view of what they ask. So with every question they asked, you had a minute to answer the question, but they allowed you to have unlimited retakes and also unlimited time to actually view the question. The only thing is when you actually record, you have 1 minute to answer the question. So I thought that was pretty dope. It took me like 2 hours to do 5 questions last night because the retake, I had to keep on doing it because my audio didn't sound so good. And as you guys can see, I recorded back here because my wall is plain white, and I was able to push my laptop a little further back and kind of adjust the camera so my feet, they couldn't see my feet, but I had on like a black blazer, a white button-up shirt, I had black slacks, red lipstick. Of course, I had the little pearls, I had pearl earrings, so I tried to look the part. I think that is what they wanted you to do. But the first question, tell me about yourself. So I had a minute to answer that. I gave them a quick summary of who I was. I really didn't know what they wanted to know, if I was single or whatever, but I just put a little bit of my personality into that question. But it's hard to answer that within a minute, but I did my best. Okay, question number 2. What made you apply for a flight attendant at Mesa Airlines? So I've had mixed reviews. I had a friend who used to work for Mesa Airlines. She was like, girl, don't do it. They suck as a company. There's bad reviews out there. But like I said, disgruntled employee, I don't know. People can write anything bad about a company. And I'm not saying it's not true. You got to do your own research. You sometimes have to test the waters. So I applied for Mesa Airlines because really, again, it's based in Phoenix. It's like me getting my start in the door because they don't really travel. I don't think they travel international. They could, but they never asked me if I had a passport, and I do have a passport. So hopefully they do. Fingers crossed. Okay, question number 3. Who is your role model besides your parents and why? Now this was hard for me to answer because I'm thinking. It took me like maybe 20 retakes because I'm over here looking. Like, do I say Beyonce? Do I say Cardi B? Who do I say? Harriet Tubman because it's Black History Month? Like, I had no idea how to answer this question because I couldn't say my parents. You know what I mean? So I said Oprah Winfrey. I mean, you can't go wrong with Oprah. Everybody loves Oprah. White people, black people, racists, it don't matter. We all love Oprah, so I went with a safe answer. Oprah Winfrey, okay? Question number 4. Why do you feel that you are the ideal candidate for this position, and what can you bring to our company? So again, unlimited retakes. I had to do this question over again because I was really trying to get my answer right within a minute. But I think I answered this question correctly. I incorporate my experience of my customer service and then also my bubbly personality, that I am a people person, that I want to keep our passengers safe. And, I really try to do a remix to the question. So I really thought I did a good job, but who's to say? And then the very last question is, what does professionalism and customer service mean to you? So these are the questions they asked me. And again, Mesa Airlines, they want a full body interview that you can do. Somebody can record you, just not sure how that will work. But so far, so I did this last night. Haven't heard too much about the interview just yet. I was hoping United, I did United 2 weeks as of today. Haven't heard anything from United Airlines. I might get a rejection letter, but you guys can look at the other video about United. So that is my experience with Mesa Airlines. So again, they are hiring. You go to mesaairlines.com, flight attendant jobs, and you can apply. But let me know what you guys think. What is the second step? I don't know. I heard like a group interview. I'm not 100% sure how they do their interview process, but all I know is that your girl got that video interview. So I am hoping that I go to the second step. But anyways, guys, you can always follow me. I have Instagram. Duh. It's Nextloverher. So I got to put that in the link below. But yeah, so this is my video. Let me know what you guys think. Your comments are welcome. So the goal is to be a flight attendant, guys, because that is what I want to do. So thumbs up the video, like, and subscribe, okay? Till next time, toodles!